Kung Fu Panda 3 opens with Po trying and failing to become a Kung Fu teacher. While this is all happening, Kai, an immortal warrior, returns from the spirit world to threaten all of China. While this is happening, Po meets his biological father and learns that the ancient pandas had mastered Qi, a mystical form of energy, which he feels he can use to defeat Kai. Eventually, through Po's efforts, he helps the pandas rediscover their teachings about Qi and ends up defeating Kai in an epic battle in the spirit world, and even has a reunion with Master Oogway. Okay, we're in a good place. We're laughing about what we liked. Fun fact, we recorded this before we recorded the plot synopsis, because apparently we're a little backwards today, but that's okay.
Things happen. No, this film was great. As much as I enjoyed Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2, 3 had a lot more funny things in it, especially with the pandas. Mm-hmm. When Po got with the pandas and they were rolling down the hills and the dumplings. And there was a great scene where he was showing them where they need to be in the city in order to beat Kai. And he was using dumplings and noodles as his little staging pieces. And every time he looked away, one of the kids would eat one, and it was great.
It was fun. Every time it was cute.
And there was a little girl panda that... I think Po gave him his tigress figurine, or she got it somehow.
Yeah.
And when she sees the real tiger, she keeps going on about her being a stripy baby. And every time she says it, it's adorable. And as the film progresses, she ends up meeting the real tigress, of course, like I just said. And Tigress ends up having to fight Kai's minions, his chi minions, whilst trying to protect the girl.
They're like Jade Warrior, evil Jade Warrior statue versions of the originals.
And she ends up having to protect the kid. And it was really, really...
Oh, yeah,
really
they fight together and bond together.
Yeah, and we said that Po is, he becomes a teacher in this one, and he's very, very bad at it. There's a cute scene where Po is, he's telling his father and the rest of the pandas he can't be a teacher because he couldn't teach Tigress, and she already knows Kung Fu. And she kind of leans over and nods very solemnly. That was great.
As much as I love Lord Shen as a villain, I liked him a little better than Kai, but Kai was voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
And part of me was hoping for an Easter egg where he wanted pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, that would have been great.
You know what? I need more than immortal power. Pictures of Spider-Man.
That would have been good.
But
I liked how Po tried to do the skadoosh, what's that?
The whooshy finger hold.
Whooshy finger hold, and it doesn't work because Kai's already a spiritual creature, so he decides to sacrifice himself. And then in the spirit world, he makes like a dragon, which is really cool.
Just before that, though, he meets one of my favorites, who I love, Master Oogway.
Right,
returns without coming back to life, but is still awesome, and he gives Po a mystical staff of badassery. I don't think that's the technical term. And when he comes back to the real world, he's like, Master Shifu, look what Oogway gave me personally in the spirit world. And Shifu is just like so disheartened. Yeah, he's so disheartened. He's like, of course he did. And he's like, oh, you mastered Chi at such a young age. I love her. He's like, at such a young age. Yeah. Shifu is great as a grumpy put-upon master, even with inner peace.
Yeah, and he asks Po to teach him, which was good. And
that was great.
Near the end there, it shows Po teaching everybody back in the Valley of Peace in the Jade Palace, and it's really kind of a cute little scene. I also really liked there was like a rooster character. There's a few masters that were really funny, but it was kind of neat to see the relationship between Mantis and Crane, where Mantis ends up getting taken by Kai, and Crane goes in after his friend. It was kind of nice to see that they really do care about each other.
It was really cool to see the differences, too, whereas Mantis is more hot-headed and goes right in.
Yep.
Which, he's always been that way, and Crane's a little more cautious and sort of uses sarcasm as a defense mechanism.
Yeah, for sure.
It's great.
It was great. The final battle in the Spirit Realm was really well done, and when Po comes back, the flowers, the way they were animated, was really beautiful. And you wanted to talk about the cute little love interest.
She's this female panda, and we'll call her a love interest because they leave it a little bit ambiguous, but I really liked her. She flirts quite shamelessly. Yep. She's great with the ribbon, and at first I was worried she was going to be just generic, kind of cutesy love interest. No, she's very flamboyant, very out there, very direct with her affection, shall we say. The best ribbon dancer, too, in the valley, I guess.
Yeah, and she doesn't hold back letting Po know how she feels.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's really fun.
It's great, and I love her when they give her the nunchucks where she treats it like a ribbon sort of and starts fighting really well with them.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's double...
Very daintily, mind you.
Oh, yeah. And then there's double action dad when Mr. Ping bonds with Li Shen, and they get in armor, and they have to fight these Jade Warrior Pawns.
Yeah, there's something else I really liked.
They were great.
That when Li comes back and finds his son, Ping isn't put out, isn't put off.
Not really.
And they don't ever have he's my son, no, he's my son, and so on. They don't ever have that debate.
No.
They just both love him, and they both decide to be a good father to him. It doesn't matter which one was the biological dad and which one was the adopted dad. And I like that because sometimes that story can get kind of convoluted because, Ping did raise Po.
From the very start.
I mean, Lee is just the hammer, if you want to call it that. I'm trying to be nice because we're keeping this PG, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're trying. But at the same time, though, if he had known,
he's the special sauce behind it.
Yeah. But if he had known that Po was alive from the start, he would have moved heaven and earth to find him. So they're both excellent people. Yeah. It's just circumstance that led him to have two dads that are both awesome, which I like.
Yeah. Another great thing is while Po is teaching all the pandas, he's making them roll down hills, hug progressively bigger things, and kick dumplings like hacky sacks. And the entire time, Kyrus is watching him like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, she can't figure it out. And Poe's just like, excellent, masterful, wonderful. He's so proud.
He's teaching them panda-style kung fu.
Yeah, it was just great because
it involves a lot of hugs and eating.
And she has no idea what he's doing, and she thinks he's crazy, and of course turns out not to be. At any rate, that was Kung Fu Panda 2. We both greatly enjoyed it.
2?
Sorry, 3.
I'm not editing that. That is staying in because it's great.
Whatever. That was Kung Fu Panda 3. We both greatly enjoyed it. Stay frosty out there. Please check us out at IronGate.thecomicseries.com, at Patreon.com/IronGate, and of course at Twitter by Twitter.com/IronGate_comic.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I got it right that time. Look at me.
Yay.
Epic win.